Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, dear listeners, from wherever you have tuned into this channel all over the world. Welcome to Verdict TV. The news updates. Tinubus portraits not hanging in our offices. Abia Governor Trump's bombshell explains why. You're welcome once again, and thank you for tuning in to this news. Now to the details. Please carefully listen to the end. The Abia State government has provided an explanation regarding the absence of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's portraits in some of its offices. Governor Dr. Alex Otti has dismissed claims that the absence is a result of his administration's non-recognition of Tinubu as Nigeria's president. Alex responded to online reports concerning the absence of the president's portraits in certain offices within the government house. A special advisor on media and publicity, Ferdinand Ekoma, speaking on behalf of the governor, clarified that while the president's portraits are present in some offices, they are also not displayed in all offices. Ekoma also mentioned that the same applies to the governor's portraits. He stated, "We don't have the governor's portraits in most offices because this is a new government. We have placed some pictures and ordered for more. It has nothing to do with politics." Furthermore, Ekoma pointed out that during a meeting between the governor and permanent secretaries, the banquet hall still featured the portraits of former Governor Ikpasu. He emphasized that it would be absurd to suggest that a duly sworn-in president would not be recognized and deemed it a baseless claim. He added that the media reports suggesting otherwise might have been sponsored by the opposition in the states to discredit Governor Otti. In another related development, Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 general election, recently deleted a tweet where he referred to Bola Tinubu as Mr. President. Obi has been contesting the declaration of Tinubu, the candidate of the All Progressives Congress, as the winner of the February 25th election. Previously, Obi criticized the president's 120-car convoy upon his return from France through a statement on his official Twitter handle. In the now deleted tweets, Obi expressed concern about a video allegedly showing the president moving with a convoy of approximately 120 cars. While he admitted to not personally viewing the video, Obi reiterated his consistent advice that leaders at all levels of government should make sacrifices for a better Nigeria. Later, Obi published a new tweet that substituted the phrase 120-car convoy of Mr. President with a trending motorcade video. In the revised tweet, he emphasized the need for leaders to lead by example and address the suffering of the people. This incident highlights the political tension surrounding the election and the ongoing disputes over its outcome. Obi's decision to delete the tweets suggests a retraction or reconsideration of a statement referring to Tinubu as Mr. President. It may indicate that Obi does not want to legitimize Tinubu's claim to the presidency, or inadvertently create confusion among his supporters. However, Obi has faced intense criticism for deleting the tweets addressing President Bola Tinubu as Mr. President. Social media platforms have been filled with reactions, with many faulting his actions. So concerning the Abia State Governor, Alex Otti. On social media, there has been a lot of reactions when they saw Alex Otti and some people in an office whereby the portrait of the president was not there. And they lambasted him, saying that is not going to ask for state funds from the president, because why will not we not have the president's portrait in the office? It is constitutional. Even if you don't admit that is your president, you need to have the portrait in your offices, despite the fact that the tribunal is still ongoing. But since he has been inaugurated and is the president for now, his portrait needs to be seen. So because of that, the Abia State Governor had to come on board to actually refute all these claims that the offices, not all of them has the portrait of the president. Some of the offices have, some did not. Same thing as he, who is the governor of the state, that not all his portraits are in all offices, based on the fact that they have gone out of the portraits and they have ordered for more. That this has nothing to do with politics, although he believes Peter Obi as his president. But Tinubus is the president, so it does not need politics to do this. It needs to follow the constitution. So he has to refute these claims that even some of the halls are still having the former governor portraits. This is a new government. The portraits cannot be more. That they need to do it little by little. That is why the social media saw that the place there was no portrait of Mr. President, and they were accusing him without knowing why there was no portrait there. So he had to come out and speak. So concerning Peter Obi also, who tweeted and called Mr. President, admonishing that Tinubus as president, but later removed it. So that and people actually criticized him that when will he continue to akin to the voice of his people. He said that he does not want his supporters to believe that he is actually saying that Tinubus is the president, despite still contesting the election results in courts. We have come to the end of the news. What's your view to this news? Kindly share your view in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button and also the bell for more updates. Thank you.